Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to a brand new series. It's only going to be a mini series just to finish off FIFA 21. There has been a lot of footage being released of FIFA 22 now, so I thought I'd finish off with one final season on my player, and it is going to be just the one season with Jack Grealish. We're going to see how we get on here with Aston Villa, see how well we do with Jack Grealish as well. And I think the theme for next season with FIFA 22, instead of doing a custom player, we are going to be doing set players throughout the Premier League. So we'll do like one season throughout the year and then see how we get on, change to a different player each season. So that is going to be the start of it for now, finishing off FIFA 21 with that kind of idea going forward. And let's see how we do. We want to, of course, get Aston Villa all the way to the top of the Premier League. Can we do so? It's going to be a big ask, but we're going to try nevertheless. We're starting off here against Tottenham Hotspur. We did just do the pre-season friendlies, but of course we have no interest in pre-season at all. We want to be starting the Premier League as soon as possible, and that's what we're doing right now. We will of course have the domestic action, the domestic cups as well to cover throughout this series. Aston Villa not in Europe, so we won't have any European action, but maybe next season we can qualify for that of course as well. We're not going to be playing in it next season, of course. We're only doing the one season, but if we can qualify for Europe, that would be huge for Aston Villa, even though we won't see how well they could possibly do. There's also been a rumour as I record this that Jack Grealish may be on his way to Manchester City in real life, ready for that FIFA 2022 season. So maybe we could start off the new year with another Jack Grealish series. But of course he will be in Manchester City colours if that deal does go through. There's been word that a £100 million offer has gone in for Jack Grealish. So will that go through? Let me know below, guys, whether you will like to see him in City colours or would you prefer him to remain at Aston Villa. He had a fairly decent Euros, didn't he, for England throughout the summer, so I'm sure he's going to have a good season next year regardless of who he's playing for. Not the best of starts for us so far though in this series. We're not losing and we're doing fairly well against Tottenham. Still 0-0 though, as Spurs do have themselves an early corner. Well, I say an early corner, 5 minutes to go in the first half. So not too early, but it is the early stages of the season. And let's try and win the ball back, which Jack Grealish goes and does. He needs to play that one forward again, finding his teammate. He's on an 8.1 match rating, so pretty decent start for Jack so far. Can we get in on the goals though? It would be nice to get him an early goal. That one's played through, but I think the Tottenham defence are going to see that one through. They are indeed. And there we go then. So Tottenham already making a signing themselves. They've got Upamecano there in defence. Still no goals though. 10 minutes played in fact of the second half. Still 0-0 here at Villa Park. Here is Harry Kane, another player who has been heavily linked with a move away from his club, and he could be a teammate of Jack Grealish's next season in City colours. If that does go through, if both deals go through for City, then that's going to be a lot of money leaving their club, possibly over 200 million just with both of those players. So we'll wait and see. I can't see them both going to Manchester City if I'm totally honest, but you never know. I've seen stranger things happen throughout football. Let's try and get the early win here for Aston Villa. It would be great if we can start off the season with 3 points, but an hour played at Villa Park. Still Aston Villa 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. And here is Jack Grealish just outside the area, goes for the shot and just wide of the Spurs goal there. Getting closer and closer though, Jack Grealish. Let's have a look how far away from the goal was it. You can see the curl on that effort, but just wide of that far post. So onwards we must move. Can we find a winning goal in this game? Next up for Aston Villa, you can see in the top left there, away against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So a little bit of a Midlands derby going on there. We will be wanting to win that one, of course. 8.4 match rating for Grealish. 25 minutes remaining on the clock. Here's Gareth Bale then for Tottenham. That was played through and a fantastic save there from Martinez. the former Arsenal goalkeeper, coming up trumps there and keeping Aston Villa on level terms. But we've given it away again, and a good block by Tyrone Mings this time. But they have finally found the back of the net, and it is Dele Alli who breaks their deadlock here for Tottenham Hotspur. A couple of good blocks there from Aston Villa, keeping us in the game. It was Martinez first with the save, and then Tyrone Mings with that block there from the effort from Harry Kane, I believe it was. And there is Dele Alli just to clean it all there for Spurs, and that gives them the 1-goal lead. And with 20 minutes remaining on the clock, you've got to say Tottenham are looking the most likely then to be starting off the new season with a victory. Running out of time then, as you can see, we're into the final minute of the 90. Spurs have a free kick, doesn't come to anything. Aston Villa do get the ball clear, but I think they're just going to waste the time here and wait for the final whistle to blow. And Ndombele playing that one through, but Aston Villa do get the ball back, and I think that is going to be the end of game one then. No goals for Jack Grealish in the opening match, unless we can pull something off here. Plays that one inside and just goes beyond the on-running midfielder. There it was. But there finally is the final whistle then. And it is Tottenham then who start off their Premier League campaign with 3 points in the bag. We didn't do too bad though. A little bit of unlucky going forward there, but what can you say? Onwards we go. We need to improve. Jack Grealish needs his first goal. The longer it takes, of course, you'll have to worry what kind of season we are going to have here with Jack Grealish. But we are confident in his abilities, and let's see if we can get ourselves back to winning ways immediately here against Wolves. We've got to be the favourites. Not sure what Wolves did in their opening game. They do have some fantastic players within their ranks, of course, but hopefully we have a little bit too much for them. Here is Adama Traore then, former Barcelona player, remember. And we want the ball. Here is Tyrone Mings then, forward to Jack Grealish, just holding off Traore, and plays that ball nicely inside for Ramsey. Good ball on this near side. Is it going to keep in? No, it is not. Goes out of play, and it is going to be a throw-in. So just over 16 minutes played here at Molineux. Still no goals to speak of. Remember, it did take 70 minutes against Tottenham for the first goal to come in. That one's played through, and surely, oh no, how on earth did we not score there? Why did Jack Grealish lay that one forward though to his teammate? If it was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, all he had to do was a simple finish, and Aston Villa would be in front by simple 1-0. But he decided to be unselfish, laid it off to his teammate, and even his teammate couldn't find the back of the net either. So the score does remain with 5 minutes remaining in the first half, goalless, 0-0. Is there going to be any goals? Here is Jack Grealish then, played forward. He's got space in front of him, needs to carry on. He's got 2 in support. If he can whip that cross in, he's forced to go backwards. Cross comes in, but there is Connor Cody. And in fact, Cody has given away a penalty kick here for Aston Villa. So with 3 minutes remaining in the first half, this is a great chance for Villa to go in front. It was handball there from Connor Cody, the Wolves captain. So let's see, can Aston Villa take advantage and go in front just before the break? Come on lads, 1-on-1, and what on earth was that? Traore, did it go wide as well? Or was it just over? I think it went over, just inside the post maybe there, but that is probably one of the worst penalties I've seen in FIFA 21. We need to be doing better, especially when we are not even in front. We need the goals. We need to be winning. We lost against Tottenham, and we're not doing great here against Wolves. Just over 20 minutes remaining. It was around this time, remember, where Tottenham went forward and broke the deadlock with Dele Alli. Can we go forward and do the same ourselves? The space here straight through the middle. Jack Grealish, he's got players around him though. He's forced to go backwards. Here is Traore, who missed that penalty. Cross comes in, and Jack Grealish heads over the bar there for Aston Villa. Very, very close. And look at that. Goalkeeper had it covered though, but it's an effort on goal. Even though it was over the crossbar, we feel that we are getting closer to our first goal of the season. Adama Traore goes off for Wolves. Final 15 minutes remaining here at Molineux. Ball given away there, and here is Ollie Watkins, back heel to Ramsey. Ramsey finds Jack Grealish, or does he? No, he doesn't. The Wolves defender was there, quickest to react to that ball coming through, and now Martino picks up that ball for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Time running out though. It looks like it is going to be ending goalless here in the Midlands derby between Wolves and Villa. Wolves are just holding on to possession now, waiting for the final whistle to blow. They will take the points here as well, and there is the final whistle. So 2 games in, Aston Villa still looking for the first win of the season. Now we are going to be ending today's episode with a home game against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace just ahead of us in the Premier League. They sit in 12th place and we are down in, I believe it was 14th there. So let's try and get ourselves a win, and hopefully with the home support behind us we can claim our first win of the season. And of course we want to get Jack Grealish his first league goal as well. I feel as soon as he does get that first goal, he will be rocking and rolling for the rest of the season. We did mention the longer it does take for him to score his first goal, you have to kind of worry the kind of form he is going to be going in throughout this season. But all it takes is one goal, one good performance, and then that gets the form and the confidence flowing, and then I'm sure Aston Villa will be pushing up the table before too long. Here is Wilfried Zaha though for Crystal Palace inside as they push forward here, looking to break the deadlock early on. We've not had a first half goal yet as that one's played through, and speaking of first half goals, there is the first half goal of the series, and unfortunately it does go to the away team. McArthur there scoring the first goal for Crystal Palace, and things are not looking good, are they, for Aston Villa or for Jack Grealish. Look at that, straight through in the middle. Defence should have done better, but there is James McArthur then scoring his second Premier League goal of the season. Hopefully it's going to be his last at least for this game. Just over half an hour played here at Villa Park. Aston Villa still trailing by that single goal as Crystal Palace I should say, were in possession, are still in possession, and they have themselves a throw-in. Here is Ward. What's he going to do? He's getting forced to go sideways, which is probably going to work out better for Palace. Here is Batshuayi. He's got space in front of him if he wants to push forward, and he's played back through, and there is a fantastic finish, and Crystal Palace now lead by 2-0, and Villa with a lot of work to do, and it doesn't look good, does it, for Villa at all. It's nicely played 1-2 there between the two Crystal Palace players, and again the Aston Villa defenders just following the ball rather than following the player. And there is Batshuayi scoring his first league goal of the season. As we do head into the second half then, 7.3 match rating for Jack Grealish. That needs to improve. I don't think we're going to be getting anything from this game. But at least it gives us something to work towards within the next few episodes. We want, obviously, to be challenging for at least a European spot. That's come in, and there is the first goal for Jack Grealish. And maybe this is a change of fortune for Aston Villa. Maybe the comeback is on here as well. We have plenty of time, but nicely placed there by Jack Grealish. Heads it past the goalkeeper, who didn't actually move there, but there is his first league goal of the season. At least we don't end the first episode of the new series without scoring a goal, and hopefully, as I said, even if we do lose this game, which looks likely now with 3 minutes remaining, less than 3 minutes remaining, now that Jack Grealish does have that goal, he can push on from here and help Aston Villa climb the table going forward. And of course we still have the domestic cups to look forward to as well, which I believe we will be starting in tomorrow's episode. Ball over the top, nicely laid through, but the Crystal Palace defender was first to react. Maybe one last chance here for a equalising goal. Ramsey goes off. It is going to be a late corner here for Aston Villa, but I believe that is going to be about it. Cracking save there from Palace, and the final whistle blows. I hope you did enjoy the first episode of the new series, guys. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.